Hey everyone, this is Squallsnake, editor-in-chief of MyGamer.com and blogger at squallsnake.com, and today I am playing Naksuki Chronicles, which has just been released on PS4. And I want to say this game already came out on Xbox, was it last year? And I think it's also was released on Switch. I'm going to continue where I left off. I am really enjoying my time with this game so far. It is a very smooth shooter that keeps you addicted because you constantly get new stuff unlocked, and even though that it's hard, the game gets easier if you play it more on each level, because each level you get experience points for that specific level. The more experience points you have for that level, the more shields you get. So in other words, if you play it and you die once, you'll basically get more shields for the next time you play. So eventually it's like you'll be able to beat it. Now this is a unique level. I have not played this level yet, but I get to control this huge tank. So as you can see, it's grayed out up there, but extra shields I got 0 because I haven't played this level yet. So let's play this level and see how far I get. Now this stage is unique because you play as this really huge car thing. I played a training session with this, but not a full level with this yet. So the X button shoots forward, and the game told me to capture this thing, so I'm going to try to do it. So basically you get 3 attacks. You get the X button that shoots forward, the square button that shoots backwards, and then the trigger button, which I'm holding down now. In this particular instance, I'm trying to capture this thing. And almost there. The capture button, or in this case, the trigger button, is normally reserved for your shield, which can be outfitted with different types, and I'll go over that in the next level that I'll play. But yeah, each level is capped with the boss too. I don't know if I'm doing this right. And it's a very fluid shooter. The frame rate never drops. There's always huge stuff on the screen. I'm not losing any energy really, or actually I am. My energy tank is at the bottom. I don't know if I'm doing this right. See, what sucks is the game is all in Japanese, voiceover and everything. I have no idea what's happening with the story because they go over the story. The narrative is spoken and it gets advanced through the little dialogue bubbles at the top of the screen, but you simply just don't have enough time to read it because there's so much action on the screen. I'm just going to shoot this guy now because capturing it doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, shooting this guy seems to be the way to go. No, I don't want to use the special weapon. And there. Oh, mission fit. Oh, so you have to capture him. Son of a gun. I failed, but I still got A+. Okay, there you go. See, I just got level 2, so I'm going to get a little bit more shield next time. 2 extra shields, actually. You can follow me on Twitter at ZackGaz, Z-A-C-K-G-A-Z. I did not beat that stage. I'm going to go back and I'll just play level, I don't know, 3. What's also unique is when you're playing this, you unlock training missions here, actually in reverse order. So like you play like mission 1 and 2, and then you unlock training mission 1. So you kind of get some story. Let's just play the canyon just so you can see. I want to just I got S rank on this. Let's try. There's an A rank. Maybe I'll try. I'm going to get on the second stage. S rank ++. And first stage also got a plus. Alright, so let's try the underground. So before you start each stage, you get the story. I'm just going to skip this because I've already, well, yeah, I don't know what the story is, and I kind of don't care because you can't watch it while you're playing. So these are the guns that I've already unlocked. So I've unlocked the front Vulcan, and I've been using the wave beam. Big fan of the wave beam here. But new is the homing ring level 1, and I could buy this for 2,000 credits, and a whole bunch of stuff just became... Oh, look at that. I don't know what's different with my homing laser level 2. So you get a little sneak preview in the window there, and 7,000, I have 10,000 credits now. That would take up most of my credits. But here is the shields. So I have the front cover, and then the rotating cover if you hit the right trigger that way. But what I've been kind of saving for is this search option. You hold down the trigger and it homes in on them and kills them. So I'm actually going to unlock this and spend all my credits. Alright, let's try that this time. And I played this level a couple times before, and as you can see, I have the maximum amount of extra shields. There's also a bunch of settings that you can toggle. What's cool about this game is I turned them off, but you can actually tell the game to tell you where the bullets are going to be coming from and where they're going. It's kind of good for newbies, I guess. I had it on for the first few stages, but then I didn't like it because I found it just made too much. There's just too much stuff on the screen, and actually got a little overwhelming for my taste. But the option is there. I still think it's a cool option. You don't really see in a lot of shooters these days, where you just kind of see the bullet and you kind of have to guess its trajectory. But here, it tells you. You get a little. It's basically each, like that little bullet, that orange bullet right there, would have had like a red laser pointer, as if it was shot from a sniper rifle or something like that. So kind of cool. And what I like about this wave beam is it can shoot through walls, whereas my back homing button, my back button, if I hold the square button here, does not go through walls. So you gotta be mindful of that. It homes in, which is nice. And so that's the thing. So each level kind of has its pros and cons for the type of gun that you want to go with, your loadout. And there we go. And so this level is simply scrolling just straight to the right. But there's other stages that sometimes actually are on an angle. Some are much more focused behind you. Like there's actually, you know, a lot of the times the bosses they'll be on both sides of your ship, so you're going to need both front and back attacks. If you hit the square and the triangle button, you can do both. I'm doing it right here at the same time, but if you notice, the wave beam in front of me is much less. So you can do both at the same time, but at the cost of power, and it's simply just not as big. But sometimes you need to use both at the same time. I'm going to use, my right trigger. There, that worked pretty well. Oh, I got nailed. That was dumb. So the trigger button, man, I suck today. There is a cooldown period. If you can see all the way in the lower, right by next to my energy gauge, there is a little green shape. That's my shield attack, and it's on a cooldown timer. If you just tap it, you just get a little bit, but if you hold it down, you get a bigger attack, but obviously it takes a little while to warm up. And also the shields recharge, so you can see there, right now it's a yellow bar. I took a few hits there. You get hit, but then you have the capability, oh man, of getting your energy back if you go a while without taking another hit. So that's also cool. So it's very friendly from a player experience. Like, it doesn't try to cheese you like R-Type. Like, one hit and you're dead, you got to go all the way back. You know, it's a very hard game. Here, very friendly game, very respectful of your time. And here's a good example of a boss that is going to... So right now I'm shooting forward, but it's going to get behind me. I think right about here. Uh-oh. And I'm going to have to sneak around. And now I'm solely using my back attack. And if I take one more hit... Whoa! That's close. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. This spends quite a bit of energy. Gotta get to my shield. Okay, I got one hit left in me now. There we go, got him. Mission complete. So, you get ranked at the end of each stage, of course. And it tells you how many enemies you missed and how many hits you've taken. And there you go, there's your stage experience. Now I'm at level 4, oh, just shy of level 5. And I've increased my shields from 3 to 4. My player experience went up, so when you increase your player level, that unlocks more potential weapons to acquire, and then I got 644 credits to buy stuff. So, yeah, I like this game. Very fluid and thoughtful. Respectful of your time. There's an arcade mode where it's just essentially just kind of like one level after the other instead of story mode. So it's a unique game because you pick your loadout before you actually go into battle, whereas like other games you get power-ups as you're flying. So very different approach, more RPG like, and I like it a lot. So anyway, this has been Naksuki Chronicles. You could follow me on Twitter at ZackGaz, Z-A-C-K-G-A-Z. Please check out mygamer.com. We post news, reviews, streams, previews, all that good stuff there. And then my own personal site is squallsnake.com. So until next time, thank you for watching and game on.